Hey guys, I know you guys aren't used to seeing me with no intro, no whoa, no anything, no cool effects. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any of that today because we're more so on a serious note than we've ever been on this channel before. And it's very unfortunate that things had to be the way that it is for me to come on here and speak about the things that I'm getting ready to say. But before we even get into this video and like all the topics, I just want to put it out there that this video is being monetized, and it's being monetized to donate to different organizations, just things that may need donating, such as George Floyd's funeral arrangements, the Black Lives Matter petition, and just any other organization that may need the funds to make a difference in our community and in our world. So yesterday I made a post on my community story and I asked you guys, do you guys want me to speak on what's going on right now? Because first of all, let me just put it out there, it's my decision whether I want to speak on something or I don't want to speak on it. If I don't want to, I don't have to, and no one can force me to do something that I don't want to do. If I do want to do something, best to believe I will do so, and no one can tell me otherwise. I just felt the need to ask because it's just always good to hear like other people's opinions so you can figure out the best route for you and what you want to do. Regardless, I was going to make a post saying something about this whole situation because it's really sad. It scares me, it makes me upset. It's just so much that goes into this. As an influencer and a YouTuber, or whatever you want to call me, with the following that I do have, there will be links in the description box below for you guys to sign the petition. All the ones that I've signed, all the links that I've seen, everything will be linked down there below. You guys can read it, you guys can sign them, you can do whatever you want to do. If you don't even know why I'm here, today I'll be talking about the George Floyd, his death, of which happened. He was wrongfully killed by a racist police officer, a pig. I'm not going to put that video in my video because it's kind of traumatizing to certain people, but if you want to watch it, you can find it. I know it's somewhere out here on social media because that's where I found it. In the video, this man is telling the officer, like, I can't breathe. Like, I literally can't breathe. The autopsy that they had done, they said the man had complications with like his heart and something else I don't remember. If that's true, he clearly knew something was wrong with his health, and he's telling this man that like, I can't breathe. In the video, his nose starts bleeding. When you're like literally so hot that you really can't breathe, that's what happens. Your nose starts bleeding. That happens to me all the time. When I'm really hot and I can't breathe, my nose starts to bleed. And the man is just like, whatever. He's not saying anything. He's just sitting there putting pressure on this man's neck, causing him to like not breathe. And everyone just standing around looking. People are recording. Police officers are just, everyone's just really watching. And I'm not saying that there was nothing wrong with the person recording, because probably without that recording, we wouldn't have like no evidence if that's really what happened. I just feel as though someone should have stepped in, like pushed that man off of him or something. I'm pretty sure that the people watching didn't think that he was getting ready to die on the scene. And I just know the people there are really just traumatized from witnessing that. It took me a good minute to watch the video because y'all know me. Y'all know I don't do politics. I don't do no government. None of that. I don't deal with that stuff. So when I watched the video, it was just so many questions that I had. This man's telling you he can't breathe. Then when he starts not moving, he's unresponsive. In the video, there was this lady, she was like, check his pulse. Is he breathing? And the officer did not check his pulse until the EMT came. But first of all, those didn't even look like EMTs to me. And when they came to get this man, they came and checked his pulse. When you don't feel no one's pulse, your first instinct as an EMT is to try to resuscitate. They didn't try to save that man. They put him on the gurney and rolled him out. They didn't even attempt to save that man's life. The first thing they should have done was roll him over and start his chest compressions, mouth to mouth, whatever they had to do. If you're really an EMT, you would have had that equipment in your ambulance. And EMT don't dress like that, so I don't even know if they were really an EMT or not, but they definitely looked like they were some police officers. And like, that whole incident just blew me because I was just like, you didn't kill him on purpose. That's not an accident to me, because he's telling you can't breathe. And when somebody's telling you they can't do something, they physically cannot do it. And if you feel as though he was such a threat to you, you could have rolled that man over and put him against the truck. You did not have to sit on that man's damn near head. I have a black brother who's been locked up plenty of times from occasions with the police, and it's just really scary. Like, my father the same way. and my little brother, I just pray with them every day that they don't ever encounter a situation like that, because baby, best believe I'm going to war about mine. I can only imagine what this person's family is going through. This system, for us black people, it's made for us to fail. They don't want to see us win. They don't want to see us alive. They don't want to see us owning businesses. They don't care about us. And it's been that way for years. It's forever going to be that way because nobody wants to make the change. They don't get it. And that's why our people right now are raging, because we feel as though we're never going to get it until we literally tear the down. All these celebrities like saying like, why y'all burning down these stores, why y'all looting? And my thing is, all these stores have insurance and can be rebuilt. This man's life that was taken can never come back. His daughter will never see her father again. She would never have her father-daughter dance. She would never have her dad walk her down the aisle at her wedding. As a daughter of an African American man, that scares me. I don't want anything to happen to my dad or my mom or my brother or any of my family members. And y'all, don't get me wrong, just because I'm speaking on this, because I told you guys before that I wasn't voting, I'm still not voting. What is my vote going to do? It's not changing anything. There's still going to be racist people. There's still going to be police brutality. People are still going to be wrongfully convicted. It doesn't matter. It's not changing nobody's life. And I'm not telling y'all not to go vote. Y'all do what y'all do. If you feel as though voting is going to make the world a better place, by all means do you. But personally, it is not. We're never going to have a President Obama back in our house again. And even when he was in office, there were still wrongfully convicted black men, and people were still being killed by racist police. Racism has nothing to do with being president or being the mayor. They're all affiliated, but just because I'm casting a vote for a president election, that does not mean police brutality is going to come to an end. Because baby, if that was the case, I would have voted 5,000 times. That stuff would have been in it, but it's not. It's still going on to this day, and it forever will be, because I do not see a change. Them people, they don't want no change. They don't care about us. Our president, who is a murderer and a rapist, is calling people that are rioting thugs. All this stuff that's going on, I think it's rigged, because it just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm not voting because of things like this. I've always had a problem with the government because they never made sense to me. When people get diagnosed with diseases, I just find it funny how you don't have no type of cure. And just for clarification on what I was saying right here, I just find it so crazy how scientists can make it possible for an infertile woman, meaning she cannot get pregnant naturally, so you inject her with all these medications and somehow she's just able to get pregnant. But you can't seem to find a cure for cancer by stopping the abnormal growth of cells. Make it make sense. For this stuff, when it's been out, you know it's been out. All these diseases are man-made. Do y'all really know the meaning behind a face mask? It's so-called supposed to protect you, but just in March, they were saying don't wear face masks. Now it's a requirement to step out your house and step into a store with a face mask. When you have a face mask on and you're going outside, you're inhaling your own toxic breath. Because when you're breathing in and out of the air, you're releasing air that shouldn't be in your body in the first place and consuming better air. So when you're breathing the same air over and over again, you're making yourself sick, for one. For two, your body is meant to fight off diseases. The government telling you how to wear face masks and stay in the house, but they're not telling you how to build your immune system. They're just saying, oh yeah, stay quarantined 14 days and don't come out of the house, wear a face mask, 6 feet apart. All this stuff is a game, and if you're not woke now, you need to get woke. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for every single little thing. These coronavirus tests have corona implanted in them. Hear me out. The president in Tanzania, people from the U.S. were trying to send coronavirus tests to the president in Tanzania. But he was like, no, we don't know what y'all doing with them tests. We don't know what's in them. So what he did was, he took the test that the U.S. sent to him, and he had his top doctors, test the test. They took the coronavirus test, and they tested it on a papaya, which is a fruit, a goat, some motor oil, and something else I can't remember. All of those things tested for coronavirus. You guys just can't tell me that the government is not killing people. Police, the doctors, everyone, they don't want to see us here. Don't let them fool y'all. I keep telling y'all that. And you gonna ask me why I'm not voting? Because I'm not voting for no like that. I can never support someone who wants me dead. They tell you in medical school that a patient cured is money lost. You do the math on that one. Dr. CB, he was curing people with AIDS, herpes, cancer. They took him in for questioning. Next thing you know, he died from pneumonia. How does one of the most healthiest people in the world, who's never been sick like that before. As soon as he goes into jail for questioning, he gets pneumonia and he just passed away. There was a video going around this nurse. She was speaking at the hospital and she was like, coronavirus is not killing these people, these doctors are. And I've been saying this and I'm gonna continue to say it until y'all really hear me. You don't need these doctors for one. Everything you need to survive on earth is here for you. Do not trust these man-made medications. All that stuff F's you up internally and it kills you faster than it heals you. Chemo, which is the most popular treatment in cancer, that it you up. It doesn't make you better. It kills you faster than the cancer. And it makes me so mad speaking on it because I've seen this so many times. I've seen that wipe my family members out. I'm talking literally, they go from healthy to looking slumped, done. Can't talk, can't breathe, can't open their eyes. Literally done. It's not the cancer, it's that treatment. Chemo is toxic as hell. It kills literally everything in your body. Your immune system, your hair, your cells. It kills everything in your body but the actual cancer. Have y'all ever questioned why cancer comes back for the second go round? When they say a person's cancer is clear, it's not really in the clear. It's still in your body. They just so-called can't detect it. But my perspective of that whole thing is they know it's there. They just wait till it gets worse, and then you stuck with all these medical bills and you gotta pay all these people, and then the person you caring for not even there no more. This world is so messed up. I have a good little support system to spread awareness on the issues that's going around in the world. If you still have to question me as to why I'm not voting, you need to really have a talk with yourself, or maybe you're not really there yet on the type of spiritual level that I'm on. I mean, that's you. I just gave you my insight on it and how I look at things. Until I see a big old change in the world as to no more police brutality, then maybe y'all send a vote. But until then, kiss my black. Just so we're all on the same page, because there are a lot of people who like to contradict themselves, I'm all for signing a petition, but voting, not so much. And signing a petition is a stated mission to empower people everywhere to create the change they want to see. This does not have to happen unless the people who are like in charge of pursuing these petitions actually make it happen. When you vote for someone, whoever has the most votes, that motherfucker win. It's a difference. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just so fed up. When Obama was in the house, yeah, it wasn't as bad as it was now as far as us having a good president. Trayvon Martin was killed while Obama was in the house. His killer is still walking free till this day. He was a regular civilian on neighborhood watch, or off-duty cop, whatever you want to call that man. Trayvon Martin had no gun, no weapon at all. He had an Arizona tee and skills, and he had his hoodie on. And the man thought he had a weapon, so he took his life because of what he thought. A vote, that's not going to change nothing. Obama was black. He could say whatever he want. But the judge and the court, all of them make up their decision. And they chose to let that man walk free. From that day, because I was old enough to realize it, that's how I knew the system was up and it was out to get us black people. It's just really sad, and I really hope that we do finally get justice, and that all the police officers and all the racist people in general that commit crimes face the consequences that they are supposed to. It gotten so bad that people had to start robbing stores, burning buildings down because no one heard us. So now that you think it's okay to keep playing with us, we're going to really show you how hard we play. The one thing about black people, when it's time for unity, oh baby, we step hard. We have that power to do so because we're so strong. And they hate that. Because of how I dress or because of how I look does not define my intelligence, my credibility, or my self-worth. So don't play with me. The way social media has been reacting to the situation is just really appalling. Some people saying some ignorant stuff and some people not saying anything. But one thing I do really want to speak on, which a lot of people may not agree with me on this, we all know what's going on in the world right now. It's not hard to act like you don't see it. A lot of people are trying to cancel people because of things they said or not saying anything. It's just like you can't win. When you a public figure and you got this huge fan base, you cannot win. If you say one little messed up thing or one thing that people don't really comprehend, they take it and literally run with it. If you speak on something and you don't say it clear enough, you're canceled. If you don't speak on nothing, you're canceled. So it's just like, what y'all want? Like, what I think everybody wants is people to make a post addressing a situation. And one thing I can say about that is, when you're really passionate about something, the first thing you're not going to do is hop on the internet. You're going to take action. You're donating. You're going to protest. You don't gotta speak on nothing for nobody's approval. First of all, no matter what kind of fan base you do have, if you don't want to speak on something, you do not have to. Action is still action regardless. I just feel as though it's really wrong for someone to cancel someone off of them not doing something or them saying something that they didn't really comprehend. Now, if it's this blatantly ignorant, then cool, cancel, cut. In a time like this, we don't have time to be bashing other people. What we need to be doing is sticking together, coming together to fight for our black people. Black lives, they matter. Yeah, I get what you're saying, all lives matter, yes. But right now, in a time like this, black lives matter the most, because we are the people going through these issues every single day. There's certain things you gotta do, certain things you can't do. Like when you get pulled over, you gotta make sure they can see your hands clearly. You got to literally say, I'm reaching for my license. You see my hand? I'm reaching for my license. My license is right here. Why do we have to do that? That's not fair. White person, here you go, buddy. Black person, hands on the dashboard. Step out the car. They approach your vehicle with their gun pointed at you. Like, why is all that called for? It just makes me so mad, and I don't even want to talk about it no more. But I just want to come in here to raise awareness, and I want you guys to go and sign the petition that I have linked so we can make a change. You know, it starts with us. Stay prayed up. Yes, pray, because Jesus is coming. So if you're not right with God right now, you might as well want to get started today. So I love y'all so much. I'll see y'all in my next video. I'm addressing this right here on my platform with my 276,000 subscribers. That should tell you enough about my character. If you don't agree with me, that's fine. Unsubscribe, unfollow, whatever you want to do. But Black Lives Matter. I love all my black people. We are strong. We are one. And we will be okay. We say 9, 10, 11, fuck 12. Bye, y'all.